This presentation is for anyone who is one of my pupils who is undertaking Art and Design National 5 for the prelim 2001. This clip is a refresher on the components of the paper and possible versions of what you might get. The National 5 paper has 2 sections in it. However, this year due to COVID, we only need to select one section. For this prelim, you'll be selecting section 2. So that's section 2, Design Studies, and it's worth 25 marks. So section 2 includes question 7 and one other question. So I've highlighted that in red there. So you must do question 7 and you must pick another question. One of those other questions that you pick from will range from either from question 7 to question 12. Your previous teacher has prepared you for question 9. Because you've been prepared for question 9, I recommend you select question 9. However, it will be your choice which one you select. So let's look at the question 7, which you must do. First thing you'll do is introduce the titles of the pieces, the designers, and the dates of the pieces too. Each bullet point is called a prompt word or prompt phrase. You need to write about each designer for each prompt word at least once. Once you've done that, you move on and you should already know which designer's piece you prefer. You explain why you prefer it, and you do that twice. Then you move on to B. You're now only going to write about one designer. Give 5 clear, separate influences that have affected their work in practice. Okay, job done. You've answered the question. But there's a little bit more to it than that, so let's look at this a bit more. Remember the 3 bullet points for 7A. The examiner selects those prompt words from a bank of prompt words. You can see that bank here. So for each bullet point, they can select from 2 prompt words to make up their 3. So you can see style with target market with fitness for purpose, but you can't see function and fitness for purpose together in the question. This does mean that you need to prepare for as many prompt words as you can to be fully prepared for the prelim. Now, you should already have notes from your previous teacher, but to bulk up those notes, I have created some videos that are on the Teams that you can watch at your leisure to bulk up your notes. I will continue to keep adding videos relating to prompt words right up until the prelim, so you can keep on going there and seeing if there's anything else for you to look at. So just to be clear then, if you look at the titles of the videos, this one here it says N5 Chanel Techniques. That means that it relates to the prompt word materials and or techniques. So if you watch that video, if you memorise what's in that video, if you write it out, then it will be worth 1 mark. Okay, let's think about question 9, which did with your previous teacher then. It's similar. You can see there's bullet points with 3 words on them. The examiner has a much bigger bank of words that they might use. So you can see that list of possible words down there. And it's the same again, you just write about them. Once you've done the 3 bullet points and written as much as you can, then go down and you can see you've got another 2 available marks for discussing a concept relating to another prompt word. Okay, and that is the paper, section 2, Design Studies. It's worth 25 marks for National 5 Art Design.